Welcome back to another GP review. Today, we're taking a look at one of the fastest selling kits of the G-Quux line, the light-type Guncannon. We'd have called this a fast forward, but by the time we finished our sample build, our entire initial stock of this thing was Zeknovid into who knows what timeline. This kit is an affordable, no frills, yet satisfying build all the way through. The build is fairly similar to the Red Gundam, at least in terms of its arms and legs. The only significant difference here is some slight variation in proportion, but as a result, the articulation is mostly the same between the two models. The chest and the waist are where this kit changes a lot, with a larger housing for the waist area, and a chest that looks like it shouldn't articulate all that much, but due to the central area being spherical, there's actually a fair bit of ab crunch and rotation to be had here. You'd think this chest camera would rotate as well, but unfortunately it's on a fixed fin peg. The head is probably my personal favorite part of the kit, because I immediately recognized it as the Gundam Unit 1's head part, minus the V-fin, but that's something we can easily make using builder's parts, pla plate, or even pieces of white runner. Unfortunately, the head can't attach to the Red Gundam, and presumably the White Gundam's body right out of the box. You can try dismantling both and switching out the neck joints, but even like this, it is simply too long. We tried using a standard All Gundam Project neck polycap, but it needs some sanding down at both ends to properly fit, and even then, it juts out by just a tiny bit. We found that the best solution was using this ball joint in the 30-minute missions pipe part set. The base needs some extra reinforcement to fit into the Red Gundam's body, and the ball joint itself needs to be sanded down into the same size and forward swept shape as the light types, but the end result is very close to what we want. Moving on to the accessories, the light type comes with a G-Quux rendition of the classic Guncannon beam rifle, with a moving sight lens and an articulated chain carabiner. It also comes with a beam saber that can be stored on the left side of the core fighter backpack, and the right side has the Guncannon's iconic beam cannon. It can move up and down slightly, but unfortunately, there's no quick and easy way to get a second one to mount on the other side of the backpack to get that classic Guncannon look, at least without heavy modding. While we absolutely love the design of this kit despite having so little screen time in the anime, there are still a couple of pain points here. The light type shares the same color correction issues that the Red Gundam has, with most of the yellow-orange details on the arms and legs being stickers, as well as having the same sticker issue on the hard points on the shoulders, elbows, and calves. The rails along the wrists and the back of the hands also need to be painted in, which, you can simply use the same method we showed off in our Red Gundam video for that. Our particular model also had a slight fitting issue with the inner shoulder joint in the chest, so take care in those areas. And the only other real gripe we have is that the waist housing does get in the way of any wide leg poses. Nonetheless, this is still a solid addition to the G-Quux line. With a little bit of paint plus the Gundam hammer from the Red Gundam, you could even turn it into Sayla's light type. As always, thanks for watching.